Yeah, it is very good. If you love puzzle games, this is a good puzzle game. Okay. Next day. Day 65. We have our allowance. All right, let's go check on our outside room. See what we can do today. Starting with extra gems, probably because I drafted some morning rooms last time. I didn't check this bird bath. That bird bath I didn't check. All right, come on, tomb. Nope, hovel, tool shed, or shelter. We'll do tool shed. Get me some special items. Metal detector, and is that a sledgehammer? Okay. Off to a good start with those. Those are pretty good starting items. Your meds are kicking in. Nice. Well, I play this game. I've been playing this game a lot, so I will hopefully see you again, because I've been playing this probably once or twice a week at this point. So, all right, let's start drafting. Hallway, breakfast nook, billiard room. I want my breakfast nook key. Hey, love that. Silver key and a gem. All right, see you later, Mayhem. Have a good one. Okay, we got that. Let's keep going. Nursery, parlor, hallway. Nursery's good early. Do hallway here. Get me my locked trunk. Coins, okay. Let's go left. Morning room, billiard room, or maid's chamber. We're definitely not doing the maid's chamber. We'll do the billiard room and try to... Oh, car keys. It's always useful. And try to draft a nice dead-end room there. All right. So we start with 3. So we've got 4 squared is 16. Divided by 8 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. Squared is 9. Minus 8 is 1. Okay. 10 squared is 100. Divided by 10 is 10. Divided by 10 is 1. Yeah. 5 plus 10 is 15. Oh. Interesting. 5 plus 10 is 15. Minus 20 is negative 5. Squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Squared is 25. Minus 5 is 20. Is that not right? We do, so we decided this was 16 divided by 8 is 2, plus 1 is 3, minus 8 is 1. We decided this was also 1. 5 plus 10 is 15. Yellow. Minus 20 is negative 5. Squared is 25. Negative 5 squared is 25. Minus 20 is... Oh, I forgot the divide, I guess. Minus 20 is 5. Squared is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. That's it. I did minus instead of divided at the end. Okay, let's see if we can get a nice dead end here. Coat check or bedroom or closet. I can get my broken lever right now. Let's do that. And then if I need to, I can always check another item tomorrow, later. So let's retrieve our broken lever. Metal detector, sledgehammer, silver key, car keys. We won't check anything yet. We'll just leave it, and then later if we need to check something, we can. Let's go hallway. Try to get something that goes off to the left. Chapel gym, huh? Do chapel. We have so much money. Yeah. Okay, we need anything that curves up north. Library will do it. All right, let's figure out our next book to check out. I could keep going back to a new clue, but let's do the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington again. I feel like I've checked that book out a lot, but I also feel like it's one of those books that might continue to have good information. Hello? Oh, there it goes. Weird. That book was like bugging out a little bit. Okay, yeah, so we've got our next stamp there. Just need to draft one more classroom to take my final exam. God, the 9 classroom run. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go back through the entrance hall. Parlor, guest bedroom. Ooh. Guess we'll go guest bedroom. Get a gem, get some steps so it doesn't hurt. Alright, well. That was not that good. Something with doors. Observatory gets us in a decent direction. And more stuff. Gallery gets us just straight up, though. Let's try to do the gallery. Go... And then we'll try to kind of like draft both sides. Edgar, stop that, honey. Coin. Ooh. Why? This is why I want dice. This is why I want dice. So I can change up what I'm drafting. Special keys. Silver key. Chamber of Mirrors. Guess the gift shop. Because this is a dead end. This will be a dead end as well. Oh, now I get a passageway. Here's my key. Okay, we'll do drawing room. Bedroom, dark room, conference room goes back up. Dark room goes back up. Guess we'll do conference room. There's a key. There's some coins. Alright, we need anything that goes like up or something. Dark room will do it. But we have to get a not dead end here. I only have key 8, so that won't work. 2 gens could be a passageway. It is a passageway. And the security door is bypassed because that's the foundation. That is much better. We now have a lot more options. Let's go west. Okay, laundry room. We know we need to dig up something in the laundry room. What is it? Oh shit. That is not what I meant to do. Well, now I've got 55 gems. I don't have a shovel, that's why. I don't have a shovel. Okay, we need to come back with a shovel. Well, now I have 1,000,000 gems. Okay, we also want to see if we can power this on. So a boiler room or a... Yeah, I did this. Or I did this. Okay. A boiler room or a... aquarium over this way would get us what we're looking for. Laboratory, weight room. We can rotate. It's like laboratory has ducts as well, but weight room gives me better options. We'll do the weight room. It's a lot, but well. Here's a lever. I really wonder if there's like an upgraded weight room that you can do that like gives you slightly less step loss or something, you know? Instead of losing half your steps, it's like a third or something, you know? Commissary items for sale, laboratory... Commissary items for sale might have a shovel. Yeah, it does. We definitely do not need gems anymore. Oh, I don't have any fucking coins because of my fucking mistake. Got it. Okay, I need 1 coin to get a shovel. There's archives. There's archives. So there's my coins. Okay, so let's do the thing. We're going to buy a shovel. We're going to try to dig up in the laundry room. Maybe in the laundry room it wasn't a dig, it was just a, hey, there's something here. Where's my picture? This one. There's an X marks the spot in front of these. There it is. Another file cabinet key. Okay. Okay. So, is it this one again? It's this one now. Oh, geez. March 10th, 1886. Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital was a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of Reddington Herald, join all of the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace, and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House Desolate. Interesting. Okay. Fan Army General Teskin, blah blah blah. The royal family's departure was not expected as rumors of their plan to flee to the neighboring realm of Iraja had been circulating even before the war's end. Yep. We know that our grandmother, I believe, is from Iraja. December 9th, 1924. I need to write these dates down. More dates. Okay, so first we have March 10th, 1886, end of war. Archives. December 9th, 1924. Prince Rolf. Yeah, Caitlin J. Ari. Down with her mother's surnames. Yep. Caitlin J. Ari birth. Archives as well. Where's my family tree? Lady Ashland, Lord William Epson, Clara Epson, Baroness Aravel? I don't know. Tensions on the southern border. Iraja relied on our realm's rail tracks. Yep. We know that Fen Ares has rail. Northern passage to Arch Ares. In addition to other demands, the crown's requested the asylum granted former House of Desolace be revoked. Okay. I'll just write this down again. January 11th, 1929. Trade dispute. I don't know. Hey! That's useful. Iraja, the 3 lines, the 2 flowers. That is useful. Okay, so we have 2 things open there. Excellent. And that last one was useful. Let's go this way. Hang on. Do I have ducts going all the way? I do have ducts going from the archives to the laundry room. If we can draft a power source connected to the archives, that would be lovely. Archived floor plan. It's security. I do not have an upgrade disk right now, but this is also ducts connected, so that's good. Okay, let's... I do not have a key card. So we'll set the security level to low. Offline mode to unlocked. Back. Turn to security menu. Log into network. Really wish you could stay logged in. Hi Labrizis, thank you for the follow. Really wish you could stay logged in. Okay. Password accepted. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. We're going to go laboratory. Yes. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. A key for every 2 hallways in your house. I do have some hallways. Set my dice to 2, though. Let's do that. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, set your dice to 2. That means we can kind of keep drafting our, using our dice. Okay, we've got 3 doors, all go up. Let's see what we can do here. Let's try the archived floor plan, see what happens. That's a closet. That's not great. But we got a key. We have keys, so not doing terribly. Two gems, huh? Drafting Studio goes through. Let's do that. Set our keys to 2. Our dice to 2. Let's go here. Turnip. Do you like that we sometimes get turnips here? Okay. I don't know if the Drafting Studio has... And this doesn't have ducts. So our Drafting Studio is my only option, potentially, for ducts. Ooh, while drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. That's actually really good. But it is another dead end. You know what? Let's do it. We have so many gems. Nice. That we can actually, like, redraw ourselves a ton here. Okay. Okay, this is the study. I can dump in some more dates, I guess. What number is the study? Study is 6. There's actually not a lot of other dates here that we haven't tried. I don't think any of these will be it, but we're gonna try. Nope. Oh. Nope. I'm sure that we'll get a better clue for these. What did I have for her date of birth? I took a picture of it. January 22nd. Oh, clear. Do day first, just in case. And then 1958. I doubt it, but no. Okay. All right. So we are going to go back to the Drafting Studio, and we are going to try to aggressively draft. This does not have ducts, so we're fuckoed on the ducts, but that is okay. We got something done today. We're going to try to aggressively draft oh, the mail room, huh? I don't have a magnifying glass, though. Courtyard will do it. That's a keycard door. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, we'll go this way. do this for some nice... That could be rotunda, but it could also be vault, which I don't like. Spare green room goes through. Patio, morning room. I'm not really worried about getting into room 46. So we'll just do this. I just kind of want to draft more rooms, you know, at this stage. Corridor just goes down. There's an aquarium. Right when I need it. That's the bedroom. And it wasn't clear. That's the regular bedroom, I think, not the guest bedroom. Because we already figured out this is the archives. This is the laundry room. This is like the corridor. And that's the patio. The patio and the archives and the laundry room had very clear, hey, there's something here. X marks the spot and all that. Let's just draft the clock tower. Why not? Give us some extra keys tomorrow. Not that that's going to do us any good. It is well past. Is it? No, it is not yet 1:30. I don't think I have anywhere to draft, so this is not going to help me. We could wait till 1:30 and come back. I don't think there's anything in the corridor. But this is the one that has the two. Yeah, I'm not getting any prompts. I don't want the compass. Huh. I mean, this is going to take a while, but... Because the only other thing I could do is run all the way back to the coat check to check one item. Oh, hang on, that's... That's Fen Ares. Or sorry, that's Orinda Ares. But this... Those are the flowers. This is Araja. That's the violet exterior. That's the flowers that we just saw in the thing. And we know that the moats now are rainy, or the rays. The weather is rainy. The moats are spiritual, yes. So the only thing we don't know is what style the rays were. And I'm guessing it's probably not trains. Probably not aviation. I'm guessing it's either like camels, horseback. I don't know. That we'll have to try this because I think we have everything but the like mode of transportation. Mode of transportation. Okay, so that was noon that we just passed, right? That was basically noon. So this should go to 1:30 here. That was when this gets all the way around. So we're gonna wait. Because I can't... I feel like something will happen here at 1:30. Because that's... This one's locked at 1:30. This is the sign that's on the floor down there. And we know that 1:30 is like the sacred hour. So we just have to wait for the 1 hour to pass in game time, which is slow, but, you know, also a rook in here. After this, do I have enough steps to get back to the foundation? I don't think I do, so I'm going to have to go check out the Iraja puzzle maybe tomorrow, day 66. I can go down there and solve that. Because I think I have everything I need except for the mode of transportation. Southward I see a swan, ashen like the sands of the shore, carried by westerly winds, robed like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Swan is usually sort of like reference to Herbert. Swan song, right? Moon of the North. The antechamber has a moon. Who else? There's someone from our family tree. Baroness Orave. She wears a moon pendant. And I suspect she was the one that was like born in exile. But she was the one who wears the moon pendant. Which is a little weird because if she was from Iraja, Iraja's to the south. Which is kind of strange, but... So I'm not 100% sure that. Eastward I see a crow. Don't know what the crow reference is. Could represent the black bridge group or whatever it is, the curse there. Oh my god, this is so slow. Can I speed up time? It's got to be like get here at 1:30. What else could it be? Oh, hang on. No, that's the door out. That's the door out that I came through. I was like, wait, is there a door there? No. I suspect there is something here. At like 1:30-ish. It can't be like only for that exact second, obviously. But... Also, is this something? Is this something? This looks like those same symbols. Now, I don't know, there's no center, like, thing, but the outside thing, gears, could be pink. Could represent pink. Should be either Vera or Morajai. The 4 things could represent the rays, which would be road, streets, carriages. Interesting. That could be, this could be like a subtle clue to one of the other things. Oh my god, I'm in my own stream. Because I was in a raid. Where am I? Do I want to lurk in now? We'll lurk there. Okay. Almost to 1 o'clock. Then I'll start, like, looking around a little more earnestly in the 1 o'clock hour. There's a rook here, too. The swan. Swan song. Rook. Corner rooms. Right? The Nook has a rook. Clock Tower has a rook, but I guess conservative. This isn't a corner room, this is a dead end. Dead end addition. Dead end addition. What else do we have? We have the coat check. That's a tomorrow room, so we'll start with 2 keys tomorrow. Morning room's also tomorrow, so we'll start with 3 keys tomorrow. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So there is 1 happening now. So now I just need to wait for that to get down to the 30. I suspect what we'll be needing to do is down here, but you never know. You're yelling at me. I'm gonna grab this. Okay. I think there's gonna be like a secret door that opens up. But it could be something up here, so I don't want to risk. I hope it gives me, like, plenty of time. You know, like, once it happens, I'll have time to deal with whatever I need to deal with. It's not like, alright, figure it out in 3 seconds. Did find the archives bit. We found the laundry room key. Still need to connect the boiler room to the archives, or to the laundry. But we did laundry to that. "17 minutes. If nothing happens, I'm gonna be so pissed. I mean, not like pissed. What non-creature, non-artifact are we countering? Probably the curse of the slow-moving clock. I mean, that says 130 down there. That says 130 down there, and look, see, it points there, which makes me. That's why I came here with the power hammer one time, was to try to smash through that wall, but that didn't do anything. What happens at 1:30? We're so close. We're almost there. I do feel like this design of this clock wheel may be a hint to something. Alright, it is 1:30. Oh. We get a cutscene. Clock stops. And a secret door opens. I knew it! Please tell me that it's not going to involve taking too many steps, because I only have 7 left. No. Interesting. Oh, fuck. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. This clock's neighbor should be set to a time containing a 7. This clock should not be set on the hour, ending in 0. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. The clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. Sweet Christ. Okay. So if the convention holds that blue notes are true and red notes are lies, that means this should be set on the hour, and since it's next to this one, this should be set to 7 o'clock. Oh, fuck. That this one should be set to 7 o'clock. That these are not going to be in ascending order. They're not going to be, which means they might be in descending order. Okay. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. This should not be all different numbers. Time containing a 7. Containing a 7. Which means anything. This is the only one that was like, should be on the hour, should be at a 7. None of the clocks should be set to times that contain a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So that's really helpful. That means basically like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 basically are our times. And then all the time, the second times in between. These are going to go probably in descending order. 5 ending on the hour. Time containing all different numbers. This is set on the hour. This is really our only like starting point, is 7 o'clock here, right? This should also be, and that means we can't have, that also means that like this one, for example, if we set this one, hang on, ascending order would be getting later, going left to right, earlier, later. But I think it's actually backwards. I think this is later to earlier. Which means this one would be before 7 o'clock. This one would be after 7 o'clock. Also, this is in different handwriting, and we had this in the reservoir as well. There was one red note that was written in this handwriting that was actually true. So maybe this is actually true, and it is ascending order left to right. $7 o'clock. Which means this would be like 6 something. Presumably. Could also say this is like, so this one's 1:30. The starting, maybe a good assumption is that that one's 1:30. Although it can't be. Can't be 1:30. Because it can't contain a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Can't be. The earliest possible time is like, the earliest possible time would be 5:50. That's our earliest possible hour. And we have to get to 7 here. I guess 5 o'clock would also work. 5 o'clock would work. Oh, actually, no, you could also do like, you could do 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, but you couldn't do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So our earliest possible time is 5 o'clock. So let's say this is 5 o'clock. Right? Because, and this is 7 here. So we've got like 2 hours to get here. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. That means these should probably be all the same, which I'm going to say is probably 5:55. Yep. Because you can't have 1:11, 222, 333, or 444, and there's no such thing as 666. So 555 is the only thing that would be all different, all the same numbers that would fit at all, really, actually. So that's good. But then this is not correct. Unless we were to do like 557. 557? Because then that would make that true. This here, 5 of these clocks, each of the clocks should be set to a different time. So we have 5. I'm gonna put like rough 550, 557. This one's probably like a 6 o'clock something. 6 o'clock. Five 550, 557, 6, 7. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. So that couldn't be 755 could work. So this one is not going to be on the hour. This one's not going to be on the hour. This one's not going to be on the hour. That means this one will be on the hour, and so will this one. So what if this one is 755? That actually doesn't quite work, does it? Because then this would have to be something else. We already have 2 that wouldn't be on the hour. This one's almost certainly on the hour. So I'm guessing if we put this on the hour, and we get the rest of them, you can just cycle through the hours and it'll eventually click. Okay. So each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5. I don't know that this is 550. This could be like 556 or something. But it has to be after, or like, this has to contain a 7, which makes me think this is 557. Right? If this contains a 7, if this one has to contain a 7, and it can't be all different numbers, 557 is like the only thing that makes sense here. The only thing that makes sense. This could be 556, which could make this like 655, and then that wouldn't be ascending order. 1, 2. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. This one strikes me as one that has to be done, has to not be on the hour. right? This one has to not be on the hour. This one has to not be on the hour. That means this one would have to not be on the hour too. Unless somehow this is... This can't be set to 12, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 5 o'clock's our earliest possible hour. This has to be 7, which means these two have to be not on the hour. And so does this one. Which means this has to be on the hour, and so does this, but then there's no way to make that happen. 7:55. This would have to be like 8. Times will go up in ascending order. I think this is true. I think that's true. I think whoever wrote these notes did not know that red is lies. That's my theory. I feel like this is 7. I mean, we could try doing it in reverse, essentially. Right? We could try, like, doing it in reverse and going in descending order. But then why would this be written differently? This one I'm pretty confident is actually 7. Means this would be, let's try doing it in reverse order, which means this would be 6. Basically have to be. This would be like 5:57 or I don't know, something like that. This would be 5, right? Getting to 6. So this would be 5, like 5:57 or something. Because this would have to have a 7. Oh, actually, it could be different, but let's see. So that's 7. This would be 8. So this would be probably like 8:57. It would have to be 8:57, which means this could be 7:58. That doesn't check out. Then what time do we end on? 9? 8:57. 8. It'd be like 9. No, because then we'd end at 10. And 10 contains a 1. So I think our original thought was correct and I just had something fucked. I think this is 5. This is 7. Which means one of these is 6. One of these 3 clocks is 6. This one is not 6. I mean, it could be actually. No, it can't be because it has to have a 7. This one has to be 5:57. Has to be. There's no way around that. Which means this one has to be 6. 7. Which means this has to be before 5:57. So it could be 5:50, It could be 555 or 556. 550. 555. 556. Or it could be any of these times. It could be, oh, it could be any of these times. Okay, hang on. It could be like 505. 5. Okay, I see. This is giving us a clue here. This is going to be 8. And this is going to be 9. Because this has to be 8 something. This has to be 805. Which means this has to be 508. Ooh! There is a sanctum key. Fuck my life. I have only 7 steps. Okay, well, that is... So, we now know... High among clocks. We now know. So let me set the times just in case I have to do this again. I don't think I will. But clocks. They go 5 o'clock, 5:08, 5:57, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:05, 9 o'clock. Okay. In case I have to do the clocks again, we have that. My guess is if I draft the clock tower again, that this will just be open and I'll be able to just grab it. I can't make it back anywhere with the steps that I have left. I need more turnips. Or, you know, something else from the morning room. I don't have a key card, so I can't draft something clever through here. So, okay, we'll call it a day. We did some good stuff this day. We dug up the key for the archives in the laundry room, and we did the clock tower and figured out the clock tower puzzle. We have a sanctum key. We're not going to be able to use it yet, but we now know what to do and how to get it. I'll be very curious to see how we have to deal with that, but let's call it a day. Because that was some good progress. Garden Shopping Center. I keep getting Garden Shopping Center. 31 rooms, rank 8. 68 steps taken. 12 items found. Let's take a quick break right here. We'll come back. We'll do another day or two. See if we can solve the Iraja puzzle down in the Sanctums and see if we can get our clock tower back. So we'll be back in just a few.